Well, hello, everybody. This is the Funny Old Guys video, and I'm the comedy thief, and we steal every single thing that you're going to see and hear today. Well, I'm adjusting my camera there, and hold it here. Forgot. There you are. And beside me is Dr. Fatpacker, the renowned physician. Say hello to our adoring crowds.
Well, hello, good morning, everybody, and have a good day today. We will
Yeah,
speak
who's this
to
Morgan
you.
guy? That's all I want to know.
Yeah, there you are. Yeah.
And below me is Homeless Charlie. Say hello, homeless.
Hello, homeless.
No.
See how easy he is to get along with.
Yeah, we normally, folks, we do these videos at night, but this is morning, and so I don't know if we're awake. Are we awake?
Did you say something?
Are we woke?
I
Anyway,
would doubt it.
anyway, what we do, folks, is we tell jokes and you laugh. Okay. And if you don't laugh, we're going to kick you out of here. But anyway, before
that's
we
their
tell
job.
jokes, we have a point of conversation, okay, that we
Ooh.
kind of discuss for a minute or two, and then we kind of go from there. So the point of conversation, gentlemen, for this morning is
Yeah.
if, now don't leave the camera here, but if you have to take a dump, okay,
Yeah.
and your toilet is broken, do you A, go in your litter box, B, go outside in the garbage can, or C, while barking, take a dump on your front lawn? Dr. Fatpacker, which one would you pick?
Well, I don't know about any of those here. Now, A, I don't have a cat, so I have no litter box. B, yeah, I don't know about that one either. And C, if I would have to take a dump out in the yard, it'd be in somebody else's yard whose dog went in my yard. But essentially, I would do C, which would be just go up to the corner gas station.
Really?
I mean, come on.
That's brilliant. Brilliant. Homeless Charlie, would you go in your cat's litter box? Would you go outside and take a dump in your garbage can? Or while barking, would you take a dump on your front lawn?
I think litter box wins because I have a couple stray cats and I just got some fresh litter, so it's nice and clean.
Well, I would probably, because I'm a showman, I would probably be barking and taking a dump in the front yard.
Well, there you are. That's the kind of guy you are, huh?
That's what I would do. Dr. Fatpacker, tell us a joke.
Oh, my goodness. Well, I've been watching a lot of television, so I happened upon one of these old original Hollywood Squares thing.
Yes.
And they always ask questions and answers. And did you know that all of the answers were spontaneous and they were not scripted? So Peter Marshall asked Paul Lynde one time, he says, do female frogs croak? And he says, well, if you hold their heads underwater long enough, yeah.
Of course. They would.
Then he asked Rose Marie, and he says, according to Cosmopolitan, if you meet a stranger at a party and you think that he is attractive, is it okay to come out and ask him if he's married? And she says, no, you wait until morning.
Wait until morning.
Oh, one more, Charlie Weaver. He was one of my favorites, old Charlie Weaver there.
Yes.
And they asked him, you've decided to grow strawberries. Are you going to get any during the first year? When he says, of course not. I'm too busy growing strawberries.
Oh, that makes perfect sense.
Of course.
Oh my gosh. Homeless Charlie, tell us a joke.
Well, I'll tell you what, I was down in the library the other day trying to get warm, but I read a book and I found out that on average a panda bear eats about 12 times a day.
Wow.
And a person in quarantine during COVID eats like a panda, and that's why they call it a pandemic.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That is amazing. Well,
Yes, that's a
last,
deep subject.
last week, folks,
Yeah.
Charlie was in this this dense fog.
Ooh, yeah, I remember.
Dense fog. I mean, you could barely see him. So, in honor of that dense fog, guys, I have a song.
Oh, how wonderful.
You
Go
ready?
dulcet tones.
Here we go. In honor of Charlie,
Too
a
early.
foggy day in Charlie's town had him blue, had him down. He viewed the morning with alarm, and his old alleyway had lost its charm. I'm done.
Oh,
I'm
that
done.
was very
I'm
good.
done.
That
Hey, you win
was very
some,
poetic.
you win some, you lose some. Oh,
Oh, well, then if that's how you want to look at it.
Dr. Fat Packer.
Oh, yeah, I was in a restaurant the other day because they've opened them up with a little bit here. And a rich businessman, we began to choke on a
Oh.
fish bone.
Oh.
And I jumped off and I performed the Heimlich maneuver and saved his life. When he says, thank you, please, I insist on paying you. Just name the fee. And I said, well, okay, how about half of what you'd have offered me when the bone was still stuck in your throat?
Oh, that would be a lot of money.
I'm
Almost
getting
Charlie.
smarter in my old age, yeah.
Indeed, very smart, very smart. Charlie.
Well, living in an alley, I found this out that a relit cigarette never tastes the same. And that's all I'll preach about rekindling old flames.
Oh, Lord.
I wish I could date me. I'm really everything I want in a person.
So,
And you got the vig now, too.
what do you call a cow that's just given birth? You
Which one?
ready?
Calf?
Decaffeinated, of course.
Decaffeinated.
Oh, I know, terrible.
Clever. No, I think of it's very, very clever. Who'd you steal that one from?
Dr. Fatpacker,
Oh, yes, I'm still here. There
Yeah.
you go.
tell a joke.
My nephew was getting married to a doctor's daughter. Oh, and I was so proud of him. At the wedding reception, the father of the bride stood to read his toast. And he had scribbled it down on a scrap piece of paper. So several times during the speech, he kind of halted and overcome what I assumed was a moment of deep emotion.
Yes.
But after a particularly long pause, he explained, says, I'm sorry, I can't seem to make out what I've written down. He looks over the audience and says, is there a pharmacist in the audience?
Brilliant, brilliant.
Yeah.
Okay, homeless Charlie.
Well,
Oh, are you there?
something that a really, really smart TV would increase the volume when you start eating Doritos.
That would be
That
would
is
be
good. That'd
very
be the
smart.
very smart TV.
okay, guys. Here's the deal. Now, if later today you're feeling bored,
Yeah.
I want you both go on Facebook and find a group picture of 4 ladies and comment. The 3 of you look great. Then you grab popcorn and you wait. That'll be there.
Yeah.
You're
Yes,
talking a heated discussion? Yeah.
None of you got that, did you?
No.
Thanks. Dr. Fatpacker, go for it.
But I think you'll get this one. I was walking around the office and was checking in on how the nurses were doing, and
Yep.
this nurse was taking blood or trying to take blood from this one lady.
Ah.
And the lady was saying that it was very hard to find her vein. And the nurse says, well, don't worry, we've seen worse. Last year, we had a woman come in and get a blood test for her marriage license, and we had to stick her 6 times in 4 places before we got anything. And the lady goes, yes, I know, that was me.
Oh, No wonder. No
Yeah.
wonder. Homeless Charlie.
Oh, he's still here.
He is.
So here, Russ,
And he's
I-
not foggy anymore.
I don't want to brag or anything, but I can forget what I'm doing while I'm doing it.
That came so fast. It's like, hello.
Need to surprise you.
I have a grief counselor.
Yeah.
And been using him for some time. Well, anyway, he died. And he was so good at what he did that I didn't give a shit. I didn't care.
That was a waste of life.
You are. You got two in a row there. I don't know what's going on, but stop it.
I'm going to have to talk to my writers.
Yeah, I think so.
Dr. Fat Packer, this is your last one.
Steal from better comedians.
I mean, the last one forever.
Ever. Yeah. Okay. Well, how
Go
can
ahead.
you tell if you have a cheap doctor?
Go ahead.
He takes Friday off to play miniature golf.
Yeah. A
Like
myth.
I said, he doesn't go out to play golf. He plays miniature golf because it's cheaper. I don't know what the hell is wrong with you today. Is this too early for you?
Was he a midget?
No.
Okay, last one, Charlie.
Oh my God.
I just got a visit from the cops. And they said if I was going to walk around my friend's house naked, I had to do it inside.
Oh, there you are.
Well. In high school, I knew this guy, and he was a redneck. Because on his very first date, he had to go over to his dad and ask to borrow the keys to the tractor. That's what he did.
For the tractor, huh?
Tractor. Anyway, that's it. We hope you've enjoyed our video. Subscribe. But before we leave, we invite a very famous celebrity to be
Ooh.
with us on our next video. And Homeless Charlie, who are we inviting? Remember?
Well, yeah, I thought that it'd be nice to invite The Rock,
The Rock, Dwayne
Ooh.
Johnson.
Dwayne Johnson, yes.
Dwayne Johnson, you are our guest invitee, and you'll be in our next video if you check in with us within the next 24 hours. But if you don't check in, we're going to throw you in the trash bin. So
I don't
there.
know if he'll let you do that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we might have to be more polite, Dwayne. Anyway.
Ask him to jump in on his own, maybe.
This is the Comedy Thief saying goodbye. Dr. Fat Packer, say goodbye to our lovely and expansive crowds.
Let's save that for Charlie. Tschüss, nee, auf Wiedersehen.
And Homeless Charlie, say goodbye to our wonderful people.
Hey, goodbye to our wonderful people.
So that's it. Everybody wave goodbye. We'll see you next trip out. Everybody wave goodbye.